Welcome to the channel, everyone. In this video, I'll be showing you where all 6 locations of the mini Stanley figurines are, also known as Stanley or Figlies, or known as a bunch of other things. Now, please note that this is the Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe, but you have to unlock the Stanley Parable 2 inside of the Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe, and you do that by entering the hallway. You have to play the game a certain amount of times. I think it's like 6 or 7, and there will be a door that says new content. You must enter that door at least twice to get to the area that unlocks the Stanley Parable 2. Now, without further ado, let's get to the mini Stanley figurines. Entering the meeting room of Stanley Parable 2, there is this wall, and you notice that there's this whiteboard. Now, the first one, as you can see, is inside the sequel exhibit. When you unlock the Stanley Parable 2, you will find it. A large room, lots of boxes. That's the warehouse. Third is the stairs. So when you go to the stairs, instead of going up to the boss's office, go down and look inside the stairwell. You will find it somewhere, both red and blue. We're still working on that one. Nearby, a fireplace. That's in the boss's office. A private but smelly place for an important person. Also near the boss's office. You go up to the boss's office and go left instead of right, and you will find it. Collectible.
It's future-oriented. It screams progress and innovation and long-term franchising potential.
You can find them. You can find them. Whoa.
Ah. Collectibles. Now it's a real video game. In the Stanley Parable 2, you'll run around gathering up these miniature Stanley figurines. And what's truly innovative is that there will be no reward for collecting all of them. I don't want to stifle the intrinsic joy of watching a number go up. You simply collect all of them, and then you move the hell on with your unremarkable life. Along was the bucket guiding him.
Bucket's definitely guiding me.
This is certainly the most logical explanation. You found one of them. One of the miniature Stanley figurines. Remember, no reward for collecting all of these. Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office. Another miniature Stanley figurine. This, you know, there really must be a snappier name for these things. What about mini-stands? Stanley figs. What about Stanlerines? Yes.
Up here in the boss's office. But if you go left, there it is.
Okay, I'm going back to the name of these little Stanley figurines, and now I'm torn between Stanlerines and Figlies.
To get the one in the warehouse, you want to go to the right?
This was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps
follow our way around
the employee lounge first, just to admire it. The lounge was sublime, a work of art. But eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left. Stanley was so bad at following directions.
And we can actually walk up this and drop down. Walk array around.
You're getting close now, Stanley. You've nearly gotten all of the Figler and the
All right, so another one is actually behind that door over there. So we need to take this lift, and it's going to go up. And before it goes straight again, we need to jump off and land on that platform and try not to die.
Look, Stanley, I think perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong foot here. I'm not your enemy, really, I'm not. I realize that investing your trust in someone else can be difficult, but the fact is that the story has been about nothing but you.
What? Really? I was in the middle of something. Do you have zero consideration for others? Are you that convinced that I want something bad to happen to you? Why, I don't know how to convince you of this, but I really do want to help you, to show you something beautiful. Look, let me prove it. Let me prove. And there it is. The last Stiggly Wiggly. Savor this moment.
There you have it, everyone. The location of all 6 mini Stanley figurines. Thanks for checking out the video. Thanks for checking out the channel. Be on the lookout for our next series and our next video. And I'll catch you on the next one.